Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is March 9th, 2023. So in this video, we're going to discuss the upcoming NBA Finals. We're also going to talk about Shawn Kemp and his arrest yesterday they're saying that he was involved in a drive-by shooting. And we're going to talk about how Shawn Kemp is connected to the upcoming NBA Finals. And I think that there's a deeper connection between Shawn Kemp and Kevin Durant, which we'll get into. And I want you guys to notice this, right? Yesterday, coincidentally, the day that Shawn Kemp gets arrested, the Oklahoma City Thunder, who used to be the Seattle Supersonics, they picked up their 35th loss of the season against Kevin Durant's team. Of course, Kevin Durant wears the number 35. In Gematria, Suns equals 35. And this is going to be a big number in the NBA Finals because the NBA Finals this year will be played 35 weeks after Kevin Durant's birthday. And I'm going to say something that I hope I don't regret. I think Kevin Durant is going to win this year's NBA Finals, and he's also going to win next year. Because think about it. He's right now... show you guys this. You guys notice how Kevin Durant is 34 years old? Which means on September 29th, he turns 35 years old. So he'll be going into next season as a 35-year-old NBA player. And I think that next year the NBA Finals will be played on May 31st. And I'm not sure because they haven't gave out the schedule. But I want you guys to notice this, right? If the NBA Finals starts on May 31st, 2024, I mean, again, I don't know what day the NBA Finals are going to start for 2024. This year is on June 1st. But if they do schedule the game one of the NBA Finals for May 31st, it is a lock that Kevin Durant is going to win the NBA Finals not only this year, but next year as well. Because notice, it will be 35 weeks after his 35th birthday. The guy who wears number 35 and plays for the Suns. And of course, 35 is a big number because Catholic is 35. And that's funny because that's also it'll be the 246th day of his age as well. So yeah, I think the 2024 NBA Finals will be starting on May 31st. Again, that's 35 weeks after Kevin Durant's 35th birthday. But look, yesterday the Thunder played the Suns the day that our friend Shawn Kemp gets arrested. The guy who spent most of his career with the Seattle Supersonics. The team that also drafted Kevin Durant. And you guys know how Shawn Kemp wears the number 40. I think that will be Kevin Durant's NBA Finals record after it's all said and done. After he wins this year's NBA Finals and next year. He'll be 4-0. Right? And then the big thing will be, he won all those championships because he joined super teams, paying tribute to his father, who I think Shawn Kemp might be related to Kevin Durant. I'll get into that later on in the video, but his father or Shawn Kemp, who played for the Supersonics, and now his son might win 4 championships and become 4-0 with the super teams. But again, I don't have any proof that Shawn Kemp is Kevin Durant's father. But, if you look at a slim photograph of Shawn Kemp, you put it next to Kevin Durant. Talk about two people who look alike. But let's get into Shawn Kemp. Why did he get locked up yesterday? And again, this is all ritual. This is the same thing they did with LeBron James. If you guys remember, LeBron James won the championship with the Cavaliers, scored 27 points in Game 7 against the Warriors on the real King James' birthday. And then what happened 27 days later? A guy named Nate Thurman passed away, who also played for the Golden State Warriors and the Cavaliers. And of course, they never told us that Nate Thurman is LeBron James' father, right? But they did give us a lot of clues. Having the Warriors play the Cavaliers all those years back to back, and then, mysteriously, Mr. Nate Thurman just passes away 27 days after LeBron scores 27. I mean, that's what the NBA has done for a long time, you guys. I know a lot of you like, oh, this guy is crazy. Like, why would he say Shawn Kemp is Kevin Durant? That's not true. First of all, none of you know Kevin Durant's real father. Okay, none of you know LeBron James' real father. I really think that's what the NBA has been doing. They have been breeding these kids using the sperm of former players. I think we've seen that with a couple of players now. And I think we also seen that in the music industry. I mean, just think about the connection with Pop Smoke and 50 Cent. Pop Smoke dies on the 50th day of the year on 50 Cent's 229th day of his age. The guy's name is Bashard Jackson. Like 50 Cent's name is Curtis Jackson. I think that's what they've been doing. I mean, not only in the NBA, even in the music industry. A lot of these celebrities have kids. They don't tell us about it, and then they're raising them, and then these kids are paying tribute to their fathers, and they're not telling us that Pop Smoke is related to 50 Cent, that LeBron James is related to Nate Thurman, that Shawn Kemp might be related to Kevin Durant. I mean, I'm telling you, at the end of the video, I'm going to put a side-by-side picture, and you guys tell me if they look alike. They're both 6'10". They both play for the Sonics. I mean, they have a lot of similarities. But again, they never told us any of these connections. And a lot of people suspect that Magic Johnson might be the father of Draymond Green, which I don't think is that far-fetched at all. They went to the same school. But again, there's no definitive proof for what I'm saying. But I'm just saying I think this Shawn Kemp ritual that happened yesterday is not only connected to Kevin Durant, but also to the NBA Finals. And let's get into it. Look. So yesterday was the day with 54 numerology. Of course, Shawn Kemp is 53, but he's in his 54th year of life. We know that's a big number with the Jesuits, right? And notice yesterday was the 67th day of the year. And notice in Gematria, Supersonics, the team he played for. Actually, this is supposed to be a capital S, but the name of the team that he played for equals 67 in Gematria, and he gets arrested on the 67th day of the year. And of course, 67 is the 19th prime number, and Seattle is 19, right? But look what the Tacoma Police Department reported. They said that at 1:58 p.m., 1:58, like Freemasonry, like Supersonics, like Kevin Durant. An altercation between the occupants of two cars led to shots being fired at a parking lot in the 4500 block of S. Steele Street. One car fled. No injuries were reported. A gun was recovered. A 53-year-old male was booked for drive-by shooting, which equals 213, like the NBA Finals, like how the NBA Finals this year will be on the day leaving 213 days left in the year. Remember, that was a big number with Tupac, who died 213 days after his All Eyes on Me album came out on 213. And then it says that the investigation is ongoing. Okay. So look, at 1:58. Now again, those numbers connect to Freemasonry, they connect to the Supersonics, and to Durantula. And of course, every time these rituals happen around black celebrities, they're usually, shaming them, right? Notice Shawn Kemp was born November 26th, and yesterday was 102 days after his birthday. We know slavery is 102. The N-word is 102. That is also the reflection of 201. So many 102 rituals involving black people. Of course, the word police is also 102. But notice this, right? The NBA Finals this year will be played on 187 days after Shawn Kemp's birthday. Right, from November 26th to June 1st, 187, the police code for murder, even though nobody's dead, supposedly no injuries, but that is the number associated with the Society of Jesus as well, too. And notice yesterday was 38, and the name Shawn Kemp equals 38. Also, Sonics is 38. That was also a nickname for the Supersonics. It was also referred to as the Sonics. And they're saying that Shawn Kemp was booked at the Pierce County Jail And, Pierce has gematria of 38 as well. All right. So, obvious ritual with Shawn Kemp. But, again, there's a deeper ritual. There's a deeper meaning to this ritual. Like I said, this is all connected to Kevin Durant. And his team just happened to be playing the Oklahoma City Thunder the day that this all happened. But notice this. Remember Kevin Durant, or Kevin Kemp. He was born September 29th, 1988. And remember, he joined the Phoenix Suns 133 days after his birthday on February 9th. And we know Phoenix Suns equals 133. But notice what else is 133. The name Shawn Kemp. And he joined the Phoenix Suns 133 days after his birthday in a clear tribute to Shawn Kemp. I mean, is this the reason Kevin Durant came out and wore the Shawn Kemp jersey a few years ago, back in 2018? If you guys haven't seen it, let me pull up a photograph of that. I mean, there's been so many great players in Seattle. Why did he choose to wear Shawn Kemp's jersey? And I'm telling you, this is gonna be Kevin Durant's NBA Finals record. He's gonna be 4-0 after he wins back-to-back championships with the Phoenix Suns. And think about it, he's referred to as the snake. Think about the snake in the desert. He went to Seattle, put on the nice Shawn Kemp jersey, paying tribute to old daddy. Winning 2 back-to-back championships. Well, we shall see. It's all speculation at this point. But like I said, the NBA Finals this year will be played 35 weeks after Kevin Durant's birthday. Again, born on September 29th. From September 29th to June 1st. 35 weeks on the nose. Number 35. Remember, Suns is 35. And you can also say that will be the 246th day of his age. And notice Seattle Supersonics is also 246, like Catholic Church, like Pierce County Jail, where they're supposedly booked Mr. Shawn Kemp today. Well, yesterday. Let's see if the Gematria works on my Safari. It usually doesn't, but let's see if they fixed it. Yeah, it still doesn't work on Safari. Not sure why that is. The Gematria don't work on Safari. But let me open up the calculator so you guys can see all the 246s. So look. Again, the NBA Finals will be played not only 35 weeks after Kevin Durant's birthday, but on his 246th day of his age. And like I said, Seattle Supersonics is 246. It's also 111, like the NBA Finals. And what else we said? Pierce County Jail, where they booked Mr. Shawn Kemp yesterday, is also 246. And again, that's a big number with the Catholic Church. And also, 35 is a big number with the Catholic Church. Catholic is 35. All 246. NBA Finals this year will be on Kevin Durant's 246th day of his age. And if they do start the NBA Finals on May 31st next year, that will also be his 246th day of his age. And then he'll be 35 years old, and it'll be 35 weeks after Kevin Durant's birthday. And he'll win his 4th championship. Now, who is he going to play, right? Because he can't win the championship on playing himself, right? Again, this year, he's 34 years old. So 35 weeks after his 34th birthday, they can have number 35 play number 34 in the East. And who wears number 34 in the East? Not difficult to guess. He plays for this team. For the Bucks. The guy who scored 34 points on March 4th against the 76ers. Giannis Antetokounmpo, if you guys haven't figured it out yet. You can look this up. On March 4th, look at this. 76ers also has gematria of 34. I'll give you guys some advice. When you guys are on this calculator, Derek changed it around. If you're going to type in 76ers, you got to make sure that you go to the options and click on reduced. Because it's going to give you, if you leave it on smart, it's going to give you a different value. Notice on smart, 76ers is 91. These are not the numbers that the NBA pays tribute to when it comes to the 76ers. They pay tribute to these numbers, right? 28, 55, 34. These are the real values of 76ers. These are the numbers that we see the NBA paying tribute to when the 76ers are playing. So look, on March 4th, the Bucks were playing the 76ers. And Giannis, and this is what I'm saying, you guys, everybody has to be in on it for this stuff to be executed this way. Giannis, number 34, scored exactly 34 points against the 76ers. And notice 76ers 34, just like the team he plays for, Bucks. Remember the Milwaukee Bucks won the championship on Ray Allen's birthday. Ray Allen used to wear the number 34. And this will be Giannis's NBA Finals record after he loses to Kevin Durant this year. He'll be 1-1. But on 3-4, on March 4th, number 34 scored 34 points against the 76ers when 76ers and Bucks are both 34. How can you script that if every player is not in on the rigging? You guys gotta ask some real valid questions. Let's go to March 4th. Look at this. 76ers play the Bucks. Let's go to the box score. Oh, look. Giannis scores 34 points. Can you guys see that? He scored 34 points on 3-4, number 34, when Bucks and 76ers are both 34. How can a ritual like this be executed if all of these players who played and participated in this rigged basketball game were not in on it? There goes that 133 again. Remember, Phoenix Suns is 133, but I don't think it's going to be the 76ers. You know, when Kyrie Irving went to the Mavericks, I put up a post saying that I thought it was going to be Philadelphia and the Mavericks because they both share that 61 gematria. You know, that is a possibility. Very slim possibility. If I was you guys, I'll put like a $10 bet on that just in case the NBA goes that route. But I think the route they're gonna go with is the Bucks playing the Suns. I mean, the best player in the East versus the best player in the West. Why not? But unfortunately for the best player in the East, he's gonna fall to 1-1 against the best player in the NBA. Guy, and you guys think about it, Shawn Kemp was an unbelievable player. If you guys think that Shawn Kemp was just this, regular player in the NBA, Shawn Kemp was a super duper star. I mean, it's debatable who was more athletic, him or Kevin Durant. But now let's talk about the conspiracy that I've created, saying that Shawn Kemp might be the father of Kevin Durant. And again, I don't like doing stuff like this where I put photos next to each other. But let's do it just for the fun of it. Let's see if they do have some type of similarities, just facial wise, right? I mean, they're both, like I said, they're both 6'10", both drafted by the Sonics. We've seen how many times Kevin Durant has paid tribute to Shawn Kemp. Why? Well, we shall see. Let's see how much time Mr. Shawn Kemp gets in prison for this drive-by. And what a perfect ritual just to happen on the day that the Suns are playing the Thunder. Yeah, I'm not saying you guys should go and bet on the Phoenix Suns and put a whole bunch of money on them. Again, like if you guys want to bet on the Suns to win the championship this year, go right ahead. But this stuff is more important than just betting on it and winning money from it. I'm trying to show you guys how demonic this stuff is, right? How they're shaming these players, how they're lying to us on a daily basis. Right, 102 days after Shawn Kemp's birthday, he gets arrested for a drive-by shooting. A 53-year-old man is doing a drive-by shooting. Like, isn't that more disturbing than, let me make some money off this pick? Like, so what? Who cares who wins the NBA Finals? I think the thing we need to be worrying about is how they continue to shame the race, the black race, around the same numbers, right? 102, 42. I think that's way more concerning to me then who actually wins the NBA final? Because again, it's scripted, it's rigged. Does it really matter? So here's Kevin Durant sporting his Sonics jersey, number 35. It's gonna be difficult to find a nice photo of Shawn Kemp. You know, Shawn Kemp gained a lot of weight, like in his late years. This is not a bad photo. You know, Shawn Kemp was way more muscular than Kevin Durant. That's for sure. But he was very athletic. I'll tell you that much. And you gotta ask yourself why is always like these players like their fathers are never like in the scene. Like you never see their father, never hear from their fathers. Just never know who these players' fathers are for some reason. That's because their fathers are being hidden. I mean, who's Draymond Green's father? Is there a photograph of him? Who's LeBron James' father? I don't know. We don't know. Okay, I guess we could use this photo right here. Let me see if I can. Well, actually, I could use this photo. Okay. All right, so let's do this. Let me do this. Boom. And boom. All right, look at this. I mean, not that far off, if you ask me. This could definitely be two relatives. Yeah. You know, I mean, like I said, I don't like making videos like this because like any two people could look alike. That this is not proof that they're related. But I think, but I said, these two players do have a lot of connections, right? They both drafted by the Seattle SuperSonics. They both happen to be the same height. For this ritual to be going on at the same time that the Suns are playing the Thunder, all this stuff makes it very suspicious. Just like how they did with Nate Thurman. Nate Thurman died 27 days after LeBron James scores 27. It just makes it very suspicious. And then if you put a picture of Kevin Durant next to of LeBron James next to Nate Thurman, they look very similar. Same hairline. You know, those are the things that like. It's more than just putting a photo next to each other. You know, you gotta also look at what they're doing around these players. You know, think about Draymond Green going to the same school as Magic Johnson. I mean, those are very. They give us a lot of clues, right? They don't tell us directly, but they do give us a lot of clues. And we know the NBA is a father-son league. It's been like that forever. But you know, for some reason, certain fathers are not revealed to us. For whatever reason. I don't know. They could have just told us that Kevin Durant is Shawn Kemp's son. I mean, I don't know what would be the big deal about that. But I guess you know why they wouldn't tell us, because then it will take away the hope. Because a lot of kids growing up think that, you know, if you work hard, if you work on your game, if you do good in school, if you become very skilled at basketball, you can eventually make it to the NBA. And that's a lie. You know, the NBA are breeding their players, their superstars. They're breeding their superstars. So you know, if people realize like, oh wait a minute, all the players who won the NBA are sons of former players, then this stuff it becomes suspicious. Like what's going on? Why is all the big superstars in the NBA related to former players in the NBA? So you know, us regular people, we have no chance of making it to the NBA. Because we're not related to Shawn Kemp or Nate Thurman. So I guess that's a reason to hide it and not to tell it, not to expose every father-son connection. Because there are a lot of father-son, you know, in the NBA that they tell us about. Like Steph Curry and his father Del Curry. They tell us Kobe Bryant is the son of another former player, but Jelly Bean. I mean, we don't know. I don't think. I mean, I look at Kobe Bryant. I look at Jelly Bean. They don't really look too much alike, but hey, that's what they telling us. I guess that's what we gotta go with. But hey, Kevin Durant hurts his ankle during warm up. All this fake injuries. Like this is what they do every year. All these fake injuries. But yeah, like I said, he's 6'10". I mean, how many players are just 6'10"? 34-year-old. But let's see. Did I cover? I think I covered most of this. Oh, and then of course the 106 ritual with Shawn Kemp. Right, his full name is 106. He was born. He was born on a day with 106 numerology as well. But notice the name Shawn Kemp. His full name is also 223, like Oklahoma City Thunder, like how we in the year 2023. You guys should all know about 106 and black people, right? But if you notice what I highlighted here, I think I said this multiple times already in this video. Again, May 31st, 2024. That will be 35 weeks after Kevin Durant's 35th birthday. The guy who wears the number 35 for the Suns. And just going back to that headline that said that Kevin Durant is injured, just because he's supposed to be injured, that doesn't mean anything. Okay, these are fake injuries. These players are not really hurt. Whenever it's time for him to suit up, he's gonna be 100%, just like how he always is. All the stuff is just ritualistic stuff. But like I said, I don't want you guys to go and betting the house on the Suns, because that's what a lot of you like to do. Watch these videos just to gamble on them and not use it as a learning experience. But whatever, you can use the videos for whatever reason you want. But just don't go betting the house on the Suns. Just use this as a guide if you want to make a bet. But because I've been wrong before, and I'm gonna be wrong again in the future. But I'm just saying these are a lot of connections, and I mean it's pretty obvious what they did with Shawn Kemp yesterday. None of this stuff is coincidental. The fact that he gets arrested on the 67th day of the year and Supersonics is 67. None of that stuff is coincidental. Maybe this is coincidental, that the fact that that they reported that this happened at 158 and Kevin Durant just happens to have gematria of 158 like Supersonics. Maybe that's coincidental, but I doubt it. I doubt that the NBA Finals starting 35 weeks after Kevin Durant's birthday is coincidental. I doubt it. I don't think that's coincidental. Him joining the Suns 133 days after his birthday, the Shawn Kemp number. I mean, these are a lot of connections. I don't know. How can all this stuff just be a coincidence? And there's probably a lot of more things that I'm overseeing. But again, drive-by shooting is 213. The NBA Finals is 213. The NBA Finals starts on June 1st. The date even 213 days left in the year. And how perfect for Mr. Oh, and speaking of 40, you know what else is 40? Drive-by. So number 40, arrested for a drive-by. And there's also 85. And yesterday was, come on, why you keep sending me messages, man? Don't you see I'm live? Yesterday, from 3-8 to 6-1 is 85 days. Basketball is 85 as well. So the big ritual with Shawn Kemp happened 85 days before the NBA Finals, involving number 40. And you know what else is 61? Like, remember the final starts on 61? The name Kevin. The name Kevin is 61. It's like finals. Finals is also 38. I don't know. We shall see. Let me just take a look at the chat, see what you guys think about all this. Actually, I'm going to open up the phone lines in case you guys want to call in. So there it is. The phone line is open. 646-986-0958. KD's kind of old. He's 34. He's 34. Next year, he'll be 35. Have you seen Kevin Durant and Devin Booker play? They're unstoppable. Kevin Durant, Devin Booker just had like 44 points the other day. That team is unstoppable. We know it's rigged, but that team, they look good on paper. They look good ritual. They look good with the ritual. They look good all around. The numbers look good, literally. So yeah, if you guys want to call in, the number's on the screen. If not, we can probably close it out there. We shall see what happens though with the Suns, but I do think the Suns are gonna defeat the Milwaukee Bucks, and it probably goes 7 because Game 7 is scheduled for June 18th, which is Durant's 263rd day of his age, which is the 56 prime number in Miami Heat. No, Bucks is 56 and Phoenix Suns is 56, like Society of Jesus. Game 7 will be on his 263rd day of his age. Hello?
Hey Arthur, yeah, I was calling in for your stream.
How you doing, my brother? Thank you for the call.
Yes, sir. So, I was just calling because I have a friend who's in the NBA. He's a rookie. So, what do you like in his situation? Like, he thinks I'm crazy. He doesn't think it's rigged. What do you think in his situation? Do you think they like wait until like tell them like it's rigged? Because he's like in and out of the G League right now.
Has he ever played in the actual NBA game?
Yes, he's played. He's played like in the past 10 games. He usually plays when Curry's out.
Well, there's two possibilities. Either he's lying to you, or he's lying to you. That's the only thing. Because there's no way. If he plays in the NBA, he knows the script. He knows that the games are scripted. He knows his role. He knows what he has to do. So he's just lying. He's lying. I actually have an NFL player who sends me messages saying that he wants to do an interview after he retires. Why would he wait? Why does he have to wait till he retires to do an interview with me? Obviously, he can't. He can't do it now, right? And this is an offensive lineman, somebody that's you probably never even heard of, who plays for the Buffalo Bills, and knows that the NFL is scripted. So.
Yeah, and I asked him if he ever wanted to like do an interview for like Gematria, and he said like he said no.
Do you realize that a lot of the stuff that goes on is impossible unless every player knows what's going on? Like Giannis scoring 34 points on 3-4.
Right.
Like that stuff is impossible unless, because the thing about it, let's say your friend who's a rookie is in the game, and Durant has not Durant, Giannis has 32 points, and he needs to get this layup so he could get his 34 point. He goes and messes it up. He messes up the entire ritual on March 4th. So you realize that the NBA cannot afford to have players on the court who don't know what to do because they can mess up the rituals. And this stuff is perfect every time. You see how the stuff lines up every time.
Yeah.
So your friend he's hiding the truth from you, my brother.
Yeah. Yeah. It makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate everything you do, bro.
All right. Thanks a lot. Thank you for the call. Yeah, I don't, if it doesn't even make sense anymore. Like at this point, We see how this stuff goes on, and this stuff is very perfect. I mean, think about this. All right, go look up. Actually, we could do it now. What is LeBron James' record with the Lakers right now? LeBron James record with the Los Angeles Lakers. Look how perfect this stuff is, you guys. LeBron James has a record of 157 and 113 with the Lakers in his career. The guy who just suffered an injury on February 26th. Like, look how perfect this stuff is. That means every game that LeBron James has ever played with, the Lakers, has been perfectly scripted for him to end up with this record at the time of his injury. What do these numbers connect to? Kobe Bryant, 157 and 113 in gematria. The guy LeBron James is on 157 and 113. How can you script all of these games? How can you have LeBron James' record be this if every player doesn't know what's going on? The guy had 38 points on the 38th day of the year to break the mark that was held for 38 years at the 38,000 mark. Come on, man. And then Giannis comes against the Lakers the next game. He scores 38 points and wins the Bucks their 38th game of the season. Whatever. You know, people can lie. Can't lie to us, man. I mean, lying is easy, right? But it's who you lie to. A lie only works if people believe it. All right, so I guess we can probably end it there. Nobody else wants to call in. Yeah, like I said, I think this Shawn Kemp stuff, it's a deeper ritual with Kevin Durant, and most likely it's foreshadowing for the upcoming NBA Finals and what's to come next year as well, where Mr. Durant becomes 4-0 in the Finals at the age of 35. Something Shawn Kemp wasn't able to do because of Michael Jordan, right? Winning championship. And like I said, you know, there's probably a lot more to this. If you guys find anything, please feel free to leave a message. Hello? Call from Georgia. What's going on, brother? Thank you for the call.
Hey man, how you doing? What's going on with you?
I'm good, man. Thank you.
Real quick, man. So you have brought up about like the son father duo. How about like first generations, like for example, like Jalen Green? Like he's a rookie this year. Oh, he's a rookie. Well, last year this is his second year, but he doesn't. From that I know of, he doesn't have like any family ties in the NBA.
Say that one more time.
So Jalen Green, for example, right? This is his second year in the NBA, right? So going back to the father-son duo that you talked about earlier in the video, I don't see any type of like you don't have any siblings, father, cousin, or nothing like that. That was previously wanted.
Okay, what is your question?
That's my question. You have brought up like how like a lot of these players have like their fathers once upon a time was what.
Okay.
Yeah, family member in the NBA.
So what about players who don't? I mean, I don't get what your question is.
Never mind, bro. You good, bro.
I'm saying because you're saying, can you just rephrase your question one more time?
You have brought up like how a lot of these players have like father-son duos.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Not all of them, just some of them.
Okay. So I kind of came in late too, so I probably missed that part. You said just some of them. Okay.
Yeah, it's not all of them. No, it's not all of them. But okay. So I think a lot of these players who are chosen.
But you said something about like the NBA like breeding. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I probably just came in late. I probably just came in the back end of what you were saying.
Okay. All right, no problem.
I got you though. Appreciate you.
All right. Actually, shout out to Peter Miller. He just corrected me. He said that Durant has lost NBA Finals, and I do remember that. What am I saying? He's not 4-0. He won't be 4-0. He actually He lost with the Thunder. I remember that. Was he on that team when the Warriors lost to the Raptors? I don't think he was on that team though. Was he on that team? I don't know, but yeah, my bad. I think I said Durant has never lost in the NBA Finals. That's actually wrong. He did lose his first NBA Finals to LeBron James. I forgot about that. So wait, so let me see. What is Durant's NBA Finals record? So he's been to 4. Okay, so he's 2-2 then. He's had 4 appearances. So this year he could be 3-2, and then 4-2. Okay, so my bad on that. So correct. Thank you for the correction. Yeah, so he been to the finals. He went to the finals 3 times with the Warriors. Okay, my bad. I thought he was 2-0. I thought he was perfect, but no. Okay, so he could finish 4-2. That's still interesting because we know what that number entails. Yeah, but even if he's not 4-0, I still think he's gonna go to the NBA Finals this year. I mean, how perfect! They scheduled it 35 weeks after his birthday, you guys. That's if there's something by the numbers, that is it right there. All right, so shout out to Peter Miller, man. Thank you for that. Oh yeah, he got injured against the Raptors. That's what it was. That's why I don't remember him playing in that finals. I remember that he got injured, and it was like the 73rd NBA season, and there was like 73 points in the game at the time he got injured. Yeah, I remember that now. And then Curry was okay. Yeah. So, yeah, if you want to count that, the year he got injured, yeah, he'll be 2-2 then. Yeah, he lost to LeBron his first year with the Thunder. Yeah, so he's 2-2. So Curry's 4-2. He can be 4-2 as well. I do think he's gonna win it this year and next year. But again, if they schedule for the NBA Finals to be on May 31st, then you guys already know that's done deal. So the phone line is open 646-986-0958. Number should be on the screen. So the Mavs and Sixers, if you saw the beginning of the video, I said that was my original thought. Like I said, that is still a possibility because both of those teams have the 61 connection. So if you want to put in like a $10 bet or $20 bet on them, you should. Because they do have a 61 connection, both of those teams. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for the call, my brother.
Yes, sir.
How can I help you?
I'm listening.
No, I'm saying, how can I help you? Thank you for the call.
Yes, sir. Do you not think that Philly has a chance of winning the chip this year?
The Philadelphia they have a chance, but I don't think it's gonna be this year. I don't think they'll win this year or next year. I think Durant's gonna win back-to-back championships. I'm sorry, I don't see Philadelphia beating, even without the numbers. I mean, do you think that Philadelphia team can keep up with a Phoenix Suns team? A team it's not even possible.
Honestly, don't. But I see the Shawn Kemp ritual that ties to Kevin Durant, and then the Kobe thing that ties to Devin Booker because that man's been playing out of his mind. But I saw a video, and a guy broke it down for 30 plus minutes. I have it saved, and I have his YouTube name. This was earlier in the year, so things change, the script changes and whatnot. But it was a correlation to James Harden being in his 13th season. And usually they reward players, these sellouts, for being in their 13th season. And hold on, let me see something real quick. The comments probably roasting me. They're like, get this guy off.
Don't worry about them, man. Just tell us what you think, and that's it.
Yeah, let me get this video real quick. I got it saved. Where the hell is it? Because Philly is tied to coronavirus, and like the 76 logo has a snake in it. It's wild. Like, let me try to find this for you real quick. But hey, KD's my favorite player, so if he gets another chip, I don't got a problem with it because I don't. Let me hurry up. All right, so the person who made the video, his name is Lux, Lux, and it's a 46-minute, 14-second video titled "The NBA is rigged. The 76ers will win the NBA Finals." So. And in there, he goes in depth about James Harden, how James Harden and Joel Embiid have ties to gematria, and them rigging it for the Sixers to face the Lakers in the NBA Finals this year. So,
you think the Lakers are gonna defeat the? Like, you gotta understand, like, none of this stuff that even makes sense because, like, okay, we get it, it's rigged and stuff, but how can the Lakers? Are the Lakers better than the Dallas Mavericks? Are they better than the Denver Nuggets? Are they better than the Phoenix Suns? Are they even better than the Sacramento Kings?
I honestly don't think they're better than any of those teams.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the league would rig it for LeBron to get back to the finals. Unfortunately,
no. But the thing is, the way they don't just rig it. That's not even how they do it. It has to be realistic. Like, think about the teams that win the championship. They win. They are, they usually have like great seasons. They don't just pick any team. Like, they're not gonna win the championship game for the Pistons. Like, the Pistons not gonna come out of nowhere and win the championship. That's not how it works. Team has to it has to be realistic, even though it's rigged. It still has to convince people that this team won because they're the better team.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You get what I'm saying? They're not gonna just rig a championship for any team. That doesn't make sense. And the Lakers are capped. They capped it already. They got 17 championships just like the Celtics. The Celtics and Lakers are just there to confuse people. They're not winning any more rings, man.
Oh yeah, I'm not high on the Celtics. No chance. Not with the way those 3 losses to the Orlando Magic. Not high on the Celtics.
All right.
But
it's over for LeBron, man. LeBron, you gotta He just, keeps scoring points, and that's it. His career is coming to an end. He's 38.
Yeah.
It's over.
I got more to your video because I'm just now tuning in. I'm trying to cook and stuff like that. And I want to see your brothers are going to win this year. That'll be really interesting. With me, I was thinking that it was going to be a Bucks versus Suns rematch next year. But, we'll see.
All right, brother.
All right, man.
So I see a guy named Seventh Denim sucking my dick. Like, check this out, homie. Did anybody call that the Philadelphia Eagles was gonna play the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl back in October? Did anybody call that? Yes, I got in the playoffs. I made some wrong, educated guesses, but I called that Super Bowl back in October. You cocksucker! You're saying you haven't done any of that stuff. So you're talking about that I'm wrong because I said the Eagles and the Jaguars. Like, shut the fuck up, suck my dick. You haven't done shit. Did you call all the champ? Did you say the Astros was gonna win the World Series on November 5th? Did you do any of that stuff, my brother? Shut the fuck up. I called the fucking Eagles and Chiefs in fucking October, my man. So get my dick out of your mouth and go do something. It's Thursday. Go do something. Fucking cocksucker on my dick. All right, so I'll leave it there. Good luck. And for the people on the Patreon, I'm gonna put out a pick today. Did you go 7-0? Like, have you noticed my win streak on Patreon this week? I'm like 7-0, my man. You fucking cocksucker. Did you call Damian Lillard to win a 3-point contest 218 days after his birthday on 218 when Starry 3-point contest equals 218? You fucking cocksucker. No. All right, so suck my dick. Fuck you. When Kevin Durant wins the championship this year and next year, I'm gonna play back this video. You piece of shit. All right. 35 fucking weeks after his birthday. What you think is gonna happen? You think they're gonna give it to fucking Kevin to fucking Joel Embiid? You fucking cornball. Damn. Hello?
What's going on, Simple Truth?
What's going on, my brother?
I'm a supporter, man. I support your work that you do, bro. Don't let them people get on you, man.
They just talking a lot of shit. Like we didn't call the Eagles and cheese back in October, and I got the video evidence to show it.
Following you for about a year now, bro. Like you said, you don't pick everything. 85% right, bro.
Yeah, like they expect us to be 100%. Like we, like if I'm a member of the Jesuit order, like if I work for the Pope and shit, like you know how hard this shit is. This shit is fucking difficult to solve. And even if we get 60% of this shit correct, it's impressive, man. This shit been going on for decades, for years, hundreds of years. They've been doing this shit. And nobody has noticed any of it.
Hell no, man. Y'all go ahead and do that, man. The man be on point for real. I just wanted to show you some love, bro, for real.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, everybody. Peace.